So welcome back to the 500 IQ department. Now today we're hearing that homies cried while playing Modern Warfare's campaign, and man, I'm not excited about the fact that some homies cried. No, I don't want to see that. But I am really excited about the fact that actually like playtesters cried, and that tells me that this game is gonna be good, at least the campaign. Okay, I don't want to talk about multiplayer in this video. We got news regarding the fact that how long it will be. We got playtesters discussing some details that I want to talk about in this video. But the reason I'm really hyped for this time is because playtesters say that it is, it's good, and they have been emotional. And last time we heard completely opposite stuff. Okay, playtesters said that Black Ops 4 is not a good game. It feels like Overwatch clone and stuff like that. That's what they said last time, but this time they cried, bros. They cried. And obviously there's a huge push for banning this campaign, and I have no doubt this game is gonna be banned. At least the campaign is gonna be banned in some countries, for example New Zealand, maybe China, Germany for sure. And I really want you guys to voice your opinion, because we're in a crucial time where the devs really need our feedback and devs really need our help, because the more people say that we want this type of campaign, then they will have this justified. They will be like, well, our player base want that, so we're making this game for the players, right? They will have this. And obviously this game is gonna be pretty big on the fact that it's gonna make us feel something. If the game is good, or if you're trying to do something good in the game, it will make you feel like that you have kind of win a lottery, even though you can never win a lottery if you're playing Activision games, but it will make you feel good. But if you do something bad, then it will have negative outcomes, and you will know the consequences. You will see them, in fact. And I want you guys to drop a like on this video if you are all for the campaign. Dislike the video, hopefully not though. Dislike if you don't want to see its campaign. I want like all the troopers in here, I want everybody in here, and let's just get right into it. And as always, I'm gonna be covering everything regarding this game's campaign and everything regarding this game. But Charlie Intel put up an article, and they say Call of Duty Modern Warfare campaign should be traditional Call of Duty's campaign length. In an interview with Game Reactor EU, Infinity Ward Studio narrative director has given a first indication of how long Call of Duty Modern Warfare's campaign will be, and according to this interview, the campaign will be traditional. It will be like traditional Call of Duty campaign length, and I quote, "We're still working on it, and every single tweak we make to it of the difficult or anything like that can really affect the gameplay time." So we're not actually explaining what the gameplay length is. We'll just put it this way: it's traditional Call of Duty campaign length. Previously, Infinity Ward Call of Duty campaign times have been around 7 to 8 hours in length, and that's pretty good, even though I would prefer a 24-hour long period. But obviously this game is gonna have a campaign ride 7-8 hours, let's say 8-9 hours, because it's gonna be a new game and it's gonna depend on how you play and all that. It's also gonna have a multiplayer. I'm hoping Activision don't get their schlongs involved and we don't get crazy microtransactions, but let's be real, nothing is free and there's always a catch-22. It's also gonna have a co-op mode, so it's looking pretty good. On the other hand though, we're also hearing that Call of Duty Modern Warfare's campaign has a collateral damage score. Playtesters have been emotional. In an interview posted by PC Games, and some new details on how some aspects of Call of Duty Modern Warfare's campaign will work has been discussed. One of the big ideas behind this year's game is its realism and how it takes the world we live in and puts you in reality in many situations. And I quote, ripped from headlines. One of the aspects of this is in regards to collateral damage in the campaign. And in previous games, if you killed too many, I cannot say this word, let's say homies, if you killed too many homies, the mission was failed. In Modern Warfare, that does not happen as easily. This campaign will not stop the mission if the homies are killed. The characters around you will react to what you have done and change the overall mood of what's happening, but the mission will not fail. Instead, at the end of the mission, it will just give you a collateral damage rank, ranked from A through F for what you did in the mission. And man, that is a pretty good thing to do. Obviously some people want to just do that stuff. We're talking video games once again. If any Joe Smo, Bob watching this video and want to ban this campaign, we're talking video games, okay? We're talking video games. So obviously people, if they do this in video games, they might get F, or if they are very polite and they are doing the mission correctly, they will get an A. And in my opinion, that's a pretty good thing, okay? And I quote, yeah, there are. Call of Duty has always had friendly fire and it will not be tolerated warnings when you kill too many homies. Obviously, we're trying to make things much more realistic, much more visceral this time, so that if you kill a single homie, you will feel bad because you might see a woman go for a G, aka a weapon, but instead she was actually going to grab her baby, and we want you to feel bad, and the characters around you will respond and react to what you did too. On top of this, we also have a collateral damage score that we give you after each mission. A rank A through to F score, we talk about unknowns, and NPC is an unknown until they prove whether they are a threat or not. If you kill no innocents and you evaluate all unknowns correctly, then you'll end up with a rank A, and if you kill more than 3, you will get a rank of F. There are rewards associated with being as accurate with your threat assessment as possible. I mean, this is a pretty good thing. I feel like I'm probably gonna do a walkthrough, but again, we're on YouTube, so I might not be able to do that, as sad as that sounds. Beyond this, a big thing about Call of Duty Modern Warfare's campaign is how real and emotional it is and can be at some parts. We describe some of our feelings about it in our impressions, but Infinity Ward in this interview stated that some playtesters who have played the game have actually cried at some aspects of it. And Joel Amisley, studio art director, said, and I quote, "It's because of the weight and gravity we have now. I've never seen narrative in a Modern Warfare game like this narrative. The stories of the original trilogy were great for that time period, but I think that the gaming community expects more now, and from what I've seen, it's incredible. Seriously, I'm really hoping this campaign comes in its raw form and in its glory, right? Because we got guys like Dean Takashi, we got guys like Ollie Richardson. As soon as we get the gameplay, and I want to actually make an in-depth video on it, because I personally have a feeling that we're not gonna get gameplay at E3. I'm hoping I'm wrong with this. I'm hoping I'm wrong big time, but here's the thing, like, there's a huge push to ban this campaign, and I've only seen like 2 guys so far, and it already feels like that there's a huge push, even though only 2 guys, right? But once we see the gameplay, and God forbids they show the gameplay at E3, I'm hoping they do, but it just feels like that they will not, because they never officially said that we're gonna get a gameplay there, but they rather said that we're gonna talk about it. And every time they say stuff like we're gonna talk about it, it's just interviews, and you know, to some extent I like those interviews because I want to get like the backstory, but more often than not, everyone expects that we're gonna get gameplays, and more often than not, it doesn't go down like that. So I really have a feeling that we're just gonna get interviews and all that, and we're not gonna get gameplays, because number 1, they never said gameplay. Number 2, we already have snowflakes talking about it and they want it banned. And number 3, we're talking E3 where every type of kid and adult is. So basically all walks of life is something that you can find at E3, right? I probably said it in a wrong way, but I hope you get the point, right? So everyone's gonna be there, so I think that it's not gonna be appropriate. That's what this world has come to, basically, okay? So everyone's gonna feel like it's gonna be inappropriate to show there, even though it is just talking about the reality, and we shouldn't be running from the reality, in my opinion. So I think that we're not gonna see gameplay there, and if we don't, I really hope that they drop some gameplays like after the fact, and I'm hoping that it doesn't get banned. But there's a huge push, and I can guarantee it, as soon as we get the gameplay, there will be more snowflakes rising from the graveyard, okay? And they will be talking about, hey, well, this is too brutal, where's the morale, where's this and that, this is gonna make more kids do this stuff. So I'm really hoping that somehow, some way, this campaign doesn't get butchered. I'm hoping that it stays pretty normal and natural and organic and come out in its raw form, right? And I want you guys to be like vocal about it and just express your opinions online and just tell the devs, hey, we're liking what you're doing, we want this campaign to be all in its raw form. Just don't F it up with the microtransactions and you're pretty much good. Don't butcher the campaign, and just don't listen to the snowflakes. Don't care about them, we don't care about them, and then it's gonna be pretty good. But we need to stand our ground, because if we don't, we're gonna see similar stuff happen You probably know what happened with Battlefield 5. The game just got butchered big time, right? The game was a F. So I really don't want to see that happen to this game, right? That's probably gonna hurt, and that's probably gonna get people pissed and all that. So I really don't want to see that, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more. I'm gonna keep you all in the loops. Check out some other videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.